my goals. They take him right off the stove.
What's up, guys? Welcome back for another episode of the Weekly Outlook. We haven't done one in a while on YouTube. We'll be doing this on live on Discord. Hope you guys having a good Sunday. So pretty simple. We're gonna go over the weekly calendar, see what kind of event and news we're gonna be dealing with next week, and I'm gonna go over a couple of names I'll be watching for next week. So let's first go over next week economic data. Alright. So we said to have a busy week, another busy week. So make sure you know exactly what's going on this week so you don't get blindsided as you trade. So the main thing about this week, we're gonna have a bunch of Fed speakers speaking this week. On Monday, we have 3 main Fed speakers talking. Other than that, we have PMI data that will be released on Monday. So Monday already, we're gonna have some possible volatility starting the week. And going to Thursday, where we have another Fed speaker and we have consumer confidence that I'll be closely watching to see how the data come out, or to see how the consumer feel about the economy or the level of confidence from the consumer side. And on Wednesday, we have another Fed speaker again, right, at 4 p.m. So Thursday is another packed day, right? We have a bunch of Fed speakers, a bunch of data coming out. So we have initial job claim, we have GDP, we have a bunch of Fed speakers speaking, mainly Jerome Powell, or Fed speaker, Penny Homestead, Fed speaker, Fed speaker, Fed speakers. All right, so a bunch of Fed speakers are set to speak this week. So this week is going to be super interesting. You'll probably be in a position to make a lot of money and also lose a lot of money as well. So I'm expecting a lot of traps in the market, a lot of volatility, and sometimes, depending on how we feel about where we are right now, because you have to think about it, we're going to go over the chart really quick, but we are all-time high on SPY, QQQ lagging a little bit, but SPY is actually near all-time high. So we can definitely have some choppiness, and in case we don't decide to move. And on Friday, we have big major news coming out regarding inflation. All right, so we have got PCE that will be released, so a bunch of data regarding PCE. All right, and we have personal income, and we have another consumer sentiment, another Fed speaker talking as well. So again, this week full of data, busy week. It's gonna be really good for day traders who are trying to catch like the big move, and also scalpers as well. For swing traders like me, this will be tricky week, or we can actually catch the move, but it's gonna be really tricky because a lot of things can happen overnight, and those are the week that we need to be really careful when you swing overnight. So quickly, let's go over this stock I'll be watching, starting with SPY. So I'm currently on SPY on a daily time frame, and on Thursday, SPY made a new all-time high on this day. Alright, didn't close all the way there, but we made a new all-time high on the day. Alright, on Friday, we didn't even get close to that level. We stayed below it and closed below it. So kind of bearish day. Even though the day closed green, it was still a bearish day. Let's talk about what I'm looking to see on SPY and how I'm planning to trade it. We actually near that all-time high. So we can see here, we try to actually reject it. That level, the 554 level. Right, so far we've been having a good, easy time for sellers to actually push the price down, and they actually failed to do so here after a strong move to the upside. Right, the 554 tried to act as resistance, but sellers failed to actually push the price down, and we went to make a new all-time high. How am I planning to trade SPY from here? Pretty simple. I'm still watching that same level. I'm still watching this 554 level. And I'm definitely gonna see if I will go back and retest that level. Definitely be watching for a possible bounce level. And for the upside, I see SPY go clear that fast all-time high. Alright, so those two key levels, I'm definitely watching as a range. So if I go to the 1 hour really quick, right, you can see that level from a nice range to watch for the day. So we have a nice range to trade inside it on SPY. So we have a nice range, right, to trade inside, so which is about the 7 point, right, level to actually play on. So if I want to have some key level for my day trade level, right, I'm definitely gonna watch the high of Friday is here, right, the 569.4, around 569.4, and that low at this level right here, which is the 565 before going to 554. So this right here, I want to watch it, and an early level that I'm also gonna watch on SPY would be this level. Actually had pretty good, the 557 really quick. I'm gonna watch the 557 that level. So definitely, if we lose the 557, right, I'll probably be bearish for rest of the day on Monday. Right, I want to see where we open, and if we can clear 559, then I'm gonna be looking for a possible upside to go all the way and retest that 571.5 and go even higher. So those are the pretty much the key level I want to see. So again, I want to see this hold. If it breaks, then I'm probably trying to trade to the downside to go for 565 and 564, where I can necessarily bounce at this level. And if we clear this level, I'm probably gonna try to catch some movement to the 571, 572, and see if we can have some region here and see some sellers showing up to see them push the price lower. But other than that, pretty simple, straightforward all together. So I'm gonna go over a couple of names I'll be watching. All right, so the first one will be Meta, which has been following the market nicely on SPY and been showing a lot of strength compared to QQQ in general. So Meta also made a new all-time high. So on the daily time frame, really quick, if you look at the daily time frame here, you see we pretty much made an all-time high on Thursday and Friday. So Meta have a good relative strength, right, compared to the market, and I'm still watching it, right, to the upside, right. I like how the volume keep pushing up, right. I'm still watching the upside, but if you know how I trade, I don't like to trade at the top, especially if I'm trying to buy. So I'm probably gonna be definitely watching to see if it can make a new all-time high and trying to trade that high. Now, other than that, I would love to see Meta come back and retest that previous all-time high, which is a 543.5, where I can catch a bounce and even trying to see if that level cannot break or I can catch a rejection to the downside. So this is my main key game plan. I see if Meta cannot clear that level and catch a downside as a rejection, or see as we come here that level, trying to find a good entry for a bounce play on that previous high. So those are the key game plan that I have for Meta specifically. And for day trade, I'm not saying I'm gonna watch it for day trade as much. In the 1 hour, that's what it looks like. So far, we actually rejected. I wanna see if we're probably gonna go back for another retest. But other than that, if you lose that, if you're a day trader, if you lose that low on Friday, that's a nice level to actually lose to go all the way to that low here, which is 548 level. At this level, this right here, before hitting that previous high. So now let's go over the next name I'm watching, which is BA, right? BA Boeing, which are having a nice selling pressure so far. All right, so let's go over first on the daily time frame. So BA has a nice selling pressure because they have a lot of negative news. BA be going down. I have like a fresh formation here. You don't see clearly on the daily time frame. I'm gonna go over on lower time frame to showcase here. And BA definitely lost on the key level I was watching to the downside, which is the 154. So if you are in my Discord Premium, we made money on BA on Friday, made about a 40% return on the swing to the downside. I'm still watching BA to the downside. So after looking at 154 level and stay below that level and the volume is still there, and BA showing good relative weakness relative to the market. So definitely watching BA to the downside, but let's talk about the other side of BA as well. So first, let's go over the 1 hour really quick and see the part that I'm seeing here, right? So we have a nice follow wedge pattern on the 1 hour. Right? So if you're familiar with follow wedge pattern, it's pretty much a bullish pattern. We're going to the downside, so it pretty much go look like a chopstick, right? And the price tend to actually trade inside it and started to squeeze down and tend to actually break to the upside usually if it's a nice bearish bullish scenario, because as we're coming down here, we tend to have some type of what I call selling exhaustion. Sorry for my trading. So we're gonna have some type of selling exhaustion where sellers pretty much down selling and buyers step in trying to push the price higher. So watching for that, even though I'm bearish on BA, I'm watching for that possible scenario where buyer can just come and step in really heavily and push the price and break from that for the way to go higher. But I'm watching that low. So here, if you make a new low, definitely bearish, I'm gonna short BA, and I'm also watching a couple of rejection for that 154, which is the key level, or the 155. So that's my key level I'm watching for sure, the 155, because it's gonna be a nice combination on the 155 and that upper trend line on that falling wedge pattern here. So as we go and trying to bounce and we see clearly 154, that 155 level here, I can expect like a nice rejection going back for a new low, right? And have that type of scenario right here. The main target I'm watching on BA is the 150. So here the nice one to go back to 150. All right, so we have a nice move to the downside here, pull back, and can go all the way to 150. So this also the type of price scenario, I'm definitely trying to catch BA as well. Now, let's go over the last name I'll be watching, which is Apple. So let's go over on Apple really quick and talk about Apple. So Apple pretty much had a massive bounce on last week, right, from that selling pressure. So from Monday to all the way to Friday, Apple moved up really aggressively, bounced at 254 to 55. But now, how are we planning to trade Apple here, right? So I just want to go over the key level I'm watching on Apple. Quickly, I'm going to go over the 1 hour, right? I want to showcase really quick how that level is really meaningful. Right, so the one that I'm pretty much watching is the 233 level. Right, that 233 level is a key resistance level. You can see the last time we actually came here, we have a strong move to the downside, sending pressure, nice resistance. So this is a resistance level. All right, resistance, nice resistance level. And on Friday, even though you can see Apple after holding that level, clear consolidation from accumulated low share here, we have a strong move to the upside. Apple, for some reason, after hitting that level, since a lot of selling order was sitting at that level at the 233, we have a strong selling pressure before the close. So pretty much I think like 5 minutes before the close, right? So if I go deeper, so in the last 15 minutes, right, before the close, you can see as Apple was actually going near that 233 level, touch it, strong selling pressure, rejected every gain we made for the day and even close below the open print, right, making Apple closing red for the day. So if you go on the daily time frame, you see that Apple closed red for the day, right? And if you know candle, you can see the nice rejection and look at that volume, meaningful volume, right, compared to the all previous day. So this why you see meaningful volume. So I'm definitely watching Apple to the downside, right? That there's something going on here that I want to catch. So definitely watch it to see if Apple open below the low, which is below 277.6. I'm definitely watching for a nice move to the downside. I have a nice gap, possible fee that we can have an Apple at 222.7. So this to get here, Apple needs to have a strong selling pressure, which is about 2%, the lot on Apple. But I'm definitely watching that. And on a 1 hour, that's how it looks like. So that's how we stay here. So if you lost to that low, so mainly the 277, let's make it the 277 as a psychological level. Let's actually have the 227 as well, as a key psychological level, which is also the low of that pre-market low. So definitely if you lose that, we have a nice room to go all the way to 224 to down to 222.7. So after we lose that level right here, and you can definitely go back and retest and then go back down all the way down to the move to the downside. Definitely watching that. And if we stay below here and we reclaim the 228, we claim 228, then I'll probably look for a move to the upside to back to 231, 232. So this pretty much is simple key level I'm watching on Apple. So those are the names I'm watching for this week. Let me know in the comment which stock are you watching next week and which level. Thanks for watching.